Hi guys, it's Jeff at Slavens Racing, and this video is about Warp 9 wheel assemblies. We've carried these for years and had excellent luck with them, and I just wanted to kind of go over them with you guys a little bit so that you can make an informed decision if you're in the market for some wheels. That's what I try to do with a lot of my videos, just give you guys the information so that you can make your own decision on what you want. Information is powerful and it helps you sort through what you need, and so I'll move on with this. So like I said, we've sold these for years. I've got a set of these that I've used on my bike for years. I mean, not full-time because I've got a lot of different wheel sets and I keep different tires on different wheel sets, but I have got a lot of miles on these Warp 9 wheels and have had excellent results. So these things are, to me, at an amazing price point. You know, for roughly $400 a piece. I think the 21's a little bit less than 400. 18's a little bit more than 400, but we'll just say 400 bucks a piece. You get a really high quality wheel set, and I would match these up against anything on the market, even the super expensive stuff that's 2 and 3 times more in price. Because we order all of ours with the Elite rims, and those only come in black. This material is so tough that it doesn't want to accept colored anodizing. It comes out real weird. Only the black works on it. So the Warp 9 Elite rims, they also have a standard rim, but the Elite rims are extremely, extremely tough. We have not had one single complaint from anybody on these wheel assemblies, as far as them coming apart or bending the rims easily or anything like that. And I've pounded the hell out of them in rocks, and the rims still look like new as far as the roundness of them and lack of dents. I mean, obviously they're a little scratched up from the rocks, but they hold up very well. So the hub, the orange or the blue part here, those are actually made in the U.S. Stainless steel spokes made in the U.S. The rims are made somewhere in Asia. I don't know where, but they've obviously figured out a source that makes a really quality rim. And then they're all assembled in Utah, here in the US. So we've been dealing with Warp 9 for years, and like with any of our vendors, we hold them to a high standard. If they, we expect great customer support of their products, great knowledge, and if they can't handle that, well, then we ditch them. We move on to something else. And Warp 9 has been a great company to work with over the years. They still are a great company to work with. And these wheel assemblies, I got to tell you, I'm impressed with them because they get the job done. They're a reasonable price. They fit well. They fit exactly like stock. And they're the same rim width sizes as stock. We keep these two color combinations in stock all the time. I mean, I've got a good supply of them. The blue ones, which some guys use them on KTMs. I think they look pretty cool on KTMs actually. Or you can use one Husabergs or Husqvarnas. And then obviously the orange would be pretty much a KTM only. So we order them all in with 2 sets of wheel spacers. So there's a set here and a set here, because on the fronts, there's 2 different axle sizes. There's 26 millimeter on the older bikes, 22 millimeter on the newer bikes. This part of the wheel assembly has been the same since 2003. It's only the spacers that are different from there up. Same way in the back. There's a 25 millimeter axle and a 20 millimeter axle. The 20's on the TEFE Huskies and the XCW EXC KTMs. But so like I said, we include all the spacers with them. You don't have a problem. If you got an older bike, you can run them on that. If you got a newer bike, you can run them on it. And what's great about these wheel assemblies that some of the other ones don't have is the front one comes with a disc rotor. Those are anywhere from $60 to $110, depending on what brand you buy. On the back, you can see it's got a disc rotor there, as well as a sprocket. There's $100+ worth of stuff there easily. on top of the wheel assembly. And as with any wheel assembly, I highly recommend that you really watch your maintenance at the beginning. So the first few months of owning a wheel, after every couple of rides, you should kind of snug up the spokes, or at least chuck the spokes, because when the spokes get loose from poor maintenance, that is when you have problems. That's when you start popping spokes. It doesn't matter if it's a Warp 9 or some other brand or the OEM wheel assemblies. If you don't maintain the wheels well in the beginning, you're going to have problems later on. And I've got a separate video on how to do that. It's quick and easy. You can knock it out nothing flat. So guys, I think that's about all I have to tell you on these wheel assemblies. It's a great product for a great price. Includes everything that you need. It's a wham bam, get her done. That's all for now.